Hi, I'm Rachel Pettis, the Chief Management Officer at the VA Financial Services Center. This is my CFC Giving Tuesday story. I genuinely believe in the potential power and impact of the combined federal campaign and the huge impact it has on people who live right here in our communities. I committed my agency's support of the CFC because the combined federal campaign is the world's largest workplace charity campaign that provides employees of the VA the opportunity to be the face of change, which is the theme for this year's CFC. With 25 cause categories to choose from, there's a cause and related charity for everyone. I learned about the power of charity and giving when a friend's daughter was diagnosed with a DIPG brain tumor. This is a highly aggressive form of cancer that has no chance of survival. We watched a once vibrant little girl endure countless treatments, traveling the world for experimental procedures that kept her alive for almost 2 years after diagnosis. Her mother and father put their careers on hold during these trying times and relied on the support of family, friends, and charities to do all they could for their daughter. Charities also provided much needed fun and adventure to the young girl. After she passed, her parents started a foundation in her name, which now provides the same support to other children with terminal illnesses. Seeing the powerful and impactful work of charities firsthand, it's driven me to continue to donate to make a difference in the life of others. We all know because of the COVID-19 pandemic, charities are having a difficult time delivering on their mission while more and more people need help. There are many causes to support. Some of my favorite causes include human services, medical research, and healthcare. These 3 causes are close to me for the personal story I just shared with you. A little bit goes a long way to making a difference in the lives of others. Here's why. But just as I believe in the power of charities, I also believe in our collective power as federal, military, and postal employees and retirees and our ability to effect real change. You can be the face of change by supporting charities through the combined federal campaign. Thank you.
People have supported great causes throughout history, faced challenges that seem to be bigger than us, but persisted towards the face of change. No matter whose footsteps you choose to follow, no matter what cause you feel compelled to support, no matter if it's $1 per pay period, $25, or $75 per pay period, your gift through payroll deduction and a few hours of time volunteering will help make a change. Human rights. Everyone has a right to peaceful coexistence, the basic personal freedoms, the alleviation of suffering, and the opportunity to lead a productive life. Jimmy Carter. No matter what cause you feel compelled to support, your gift will help make a change. Take this opportunity to positively impact the world we all live in.
Hello, I'm David Young. I'm president of an organization called Skycross here in San Antonio, Texas. I became interested in Skycross when I met the founder of Skycross in 1993 while we were both serving in the United States Air Force Civil Air Patrol. Terry Bleak retired as a full-bird colonel from the Air Force, having served as a forward controller in Vietnam. And then his last duty assignment was as a head of controllers at Randolph Air Force Base here in San Antonio. So that's the reason why he was in San Antonio when I met him. And he retired about age 55. And as a result, he still had a lot of life to live. But he didn't want to do what he called double dipping on society. So he and his wife formed Skycross that would be all volunteer. There would be no paid staff, including himself, and that would allow 100% of the donations to go to the poor that Skycross serves. He even pays out of pocket to this day, because he still flies with me on the missions of Skycross, for the transportation. We'll buy sometimes two tons of food, which comprised of beans and rice, maseca, pasta, and so forth, and we take it to the missionaries, who then take it across the border and distribute it to the families they know are in need. And while we were flying in Civil Air Patrol, we often flew what was called counter-drug missions for the U.S. Customs. And that was along the Texas-Mexico border. And we'd fly those missions around 500 to 1,000 feet above the surface along the river, notating coordinates of activity that we were seeing. And while we were doing that, Terry would point out some of the locations that he was wanting to serve, and information about some of the missionaries along those routes that we would fly. And we flew the entire length of the Rio Grande River. So it gave us a lot of time to talk and for me to learn about Skycross. So in 1998, I flew the first Skycross mission with Terry from San Antonio down to Laredo, where we picked up some food for the missionaries in Laredo that helped the poor on this side of the border. And after that mission, and having talked with Terry so many times, most of his board was made up of retired military people from around the country, and he wanted my wife and I to be on the board as well here in San Antonio. This inward passion that I have for the work of Skycross is my love for the poor. It's just kind of been instilled in me through my parents, and some of the things they would ask that I consider and do even as a child. One location that we're helping over in Ethiopia, not just along the Texas-Mexico border, is a church that helps about 7 satellite churches out from their location there in Ethiopia. I want to just briefly read something that they wrote back to me, and I'm quoting. He said, "You should see the satisfaction on the face of families when they get the food to eat. The children were crying all around to have something. Uh, as soon as they got the food, all their tears were wiped away. That's what I saw with my own eyes during distribution. I can't tell you how much satisfaction we feel after giving the food you've helped to provide. Really, we are so grateful for the kindness, compassion, and generosity. We will never be able to pay back what you're doing for us." And that goes out to the people who help Skycross, because it's not just us, but it's those that help us to help the poor.
Donating money through payroll deduction, debit or credit card, or bank transfer, and volunteering time is so easy with the CFC. The quickest and easiest way to give is through the secure online giving system at givecfc.org. Signing up is simple and painless. It will take you less than 10 minutes, and once you are set up, your giving is on autopilot for the entire year. Let me show you how you can make a difference with just $1 minimum contribution, and of course you can give more. Step 1, go to givecfc.org and click Donate. Step 2, create an account or log into your existing account. Step 3, complete or update your profile. Your campaign manager or key worker will give you your agency's CFC code, or you can locate your agency using the search bar. Step 4, choose the charities you want to support. Choose as many as you want. Support the causes that mean something to you. You can give to multiple charities in the amounts you choose. And don't forget to volunteer service hours if you can. Charities really need money and support. Use the search features to search by charity name, location, cause area, or administrative fundraising rate. Just click on the charities you want to support and add them to your basket. Step 5, choose your pledge method: payroll deduction, credit or debit card, or bank transfer. Choose your desired payment frequency, one time or reoccurring. Choose your annual pledge amount, and then allocate your donation and volunteer hours to the charities you selected. Don't forget to click submit, and you are done. That's how you can make a difference in less than 10 minutes through the secure online giving system. There's a new way to give, through the CFC Giving app. This fully functional app allows you to complete every detail of your gift on your smartphone. Just go to the Apple or Google store and download the app and give. It's that simple. And of course, if you still prefer a paper pledge form, you can download the paper pledge form from givecfc.org and fill it out using the instructions on the second page. Submit it to your key worker or just mail it in. It's easy too. So those are your 3 ways to give: $1 per pay period, or a minimum one-time gift of $1 or more if you can, in just 10 minutes and volunteer time through the CFC. Thank you for listening, and more importantly, thank you for your gift.